Welcome back. And of course, lovely Lami Phillips still here. I had to go get a box of tissue and just, mop up the eyes a bit. The grammar talk got you all emotional. It's okay to cry.
I'm a big girl.
It's okay to cry. So let's talk on this story. You're talking about the story.
Yes, so I was supposed to perform at Sound City Blast. And this was shortly after One Day Cole's album. That really excellent one. And I just got on stage and they put me on stage right after Mo Hits. And just before that, I said, but I asked for my band to be here. And for some reason that is bigger than you and I, clearly, I was there. There was no band.
No backline, nothing.
Yes, and I was performing a Pang Diddy song that I knew was not who I am. And here's the thing, you've heard them say that you cannot give what you don't have. So I found myself on a very big stage and I felt very empty, very naked, very vulnerable because I wasn't being myself.
There were rehearsals, what I mean? Right?
Oscar, don't let me say what I'm not.
No, because rehearsals are meant to take care of this,
No,
right?
It was one of those,
Lastminute.com.
Yes. And it wasn't even about the rehearsals. It was more about what you're saying in terms of the creative process. So really, you should never quite, you should be careful not to record music that you're not happy to perform. Do you get what I mean? And here's the thing, a lot of times we do the whole DJ track 1, DJ track 2.
Take it back again, take it back.
And I try not to do that because if people pay for your album and then they pay to watch you perform, why are you performing the same way you performed on the CD? Do you get what I mean? And this is why our music industry, you were talking to Sam about structure. Even the performances, the events need structure. So
what would you rate Nigerian performers generally on a scale of 1 to 10? What would be your scorecard for Nigerian performers, artists on stage with what you've seen?
With somebody like Asha at a 10 and Femi Kuti at a 10, is that what you mean?
Just generally. I mean, they have the Ashas, you have the... I'm just saying, if you're going to just give a scorecard generally...
I would say we're getting there. We really have...
More than 5?
Yes. I think we've really progressed. I thank God for people like Kafi, who have given a voice to the dance industry. And so people now understand that you need to understand that the people in your audience, they've paid for it.
So not that Lami is difficult, but just Lami loves excellence.
I crave excellence. I'm not yet there. I'm very imperfect. But if you're going to be around me or be on my team or be part of my creative process, you need to add value. You need to add value.
Adding value, alter plate. that is the newest news on the block, so to speak. Yes. How did that happen? Why did it happen?
So you just said I was stubborn, but I'm not as stubborn as people. If I see something, the thing about me is I'd like to think I'm an extremely humble person. If there's something I think, and you and I have had conversations, where if there's something I think I'm going to ask. I'm not going to feel like I know everything. And so I've been in the process of recording the album, and this was one of the songs I was working on, and I realized that it was out of my scope, what I was trying to do. So I said, who would help me with this? And I thought, Harry Song. So I called him. I said, Oga, I need you in the studio. And he said, okay, which day? And he showed up. And somewhere in that process, we just started talking about my plans. And that's how...
You got time.
Yeah, that's how this happened.
Name of the new album, quick, because time is... Why can't we have more time on the show?
The name of the album is called Olori. And the next single, this first time we're talking about it, it's called So Amazing.
So Amazing.
Yes, and it's out this week. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but yeah, it's out this week.
That's exclusive.
Yes, yes. Features Tiwa Savage.
Fantastic.
And it's all about women empowerment.
Here we go.
And how great we are.
Now, let me even talk quickly on the power of music for you. People will be expecting that you're going to dedicate a track to, for example, your grandma or something. You're going to do something along that line. What is music to you, in a nutshell? What does it do for you?
Music for me is conversation. It's conversation with notes and sounds and things, but it's conversation. You have to have something that you're saying. And so that's why if people are still rhyming fire and desire in 2018, why? You need to be having conversation. Music is conversation for me.
Fantastic. On this note, we need to I was going to talk about you and your hubby and your husband. You're always talking about that man. But it's okay.
I'm blessed.
Yeah, really blessed. Congratulations, Lami. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And that's a wrap on Robin Minds today. Please don't forget to go out, get your PVC. Very, very important stuff. Thank you to Sam Chude and, of course, Lami for being on the show. I am Oscar Onyiso. Have a blessed week ahead. Valentine is still on. Don't gawk. See you next week.